Last season, the Indiana Fever successfully revamped their team and made it to the WNBA playoffs for the first time since 2016. The Fever's latest roster changes in the 2025 offseason could potentially position them as strong contenders for a championship in the upcoming season, or at the very least set them up for a successful run in the playoffs. Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, previous winners of the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, along with veteran Kelsey Mitchell, form the core of the franchise's all-star lineup. In an effort to strengthen their team, Indiana has brought in players who have achieved success in the WNBA and possess a wealth of experience. The team lacked solid defense and a consistent scoring threat from the wing position, so they focused on adding players who can address those needs. Additionally, improving their three-point shooting was a priority. Through recent signings in free agency and trades, the Fever have successfully obtained guard-forward Dewanna, forward Sophie Cunningham, and forward Natasha Howard. Bonner and Howard were signed as free agents, while Cunningham was acquired through a trade involving the Phoenix Mercury and the Dallas Wings, which also saw forward Nalissa Smith move to Dallas from Indiana. The recent actions taken by the Fever are in addition to the return of Mitchell for her 8th season with the team. Mitchell, a shooting guard, was previously a free agent but was designated as a core player by the team before signing a one-year contract. The reason for many players signing short-term deals is due to ongoing negotiations between the union and the WNBA for a new collective bargaining agreement starting from 2026. Bonner, who stands at 6'4", appears timeless on the basketball court despite being 37 years old. This upcoming season will mark her 16th in the league, having previously played for Phoenix and the Connecticut Sun. She achieved 2 championship victories with the Mercury and made an appearance in the 2022 WNBA Finals with the Sun. Throughout her career, Bonner has maintained an average of 14.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game. In the last couple of seasons, she played in Connecticut under coach Stephanie White, who recently took on the role of head coach for the Fever in November. Bonner, despite her slender appearance, is a persistent and lengthy player who has matched up against all kinds of opponents in the WNBA. She is well versed in offensive and defensive strategies, making her a formidable force on the court. At 33 years old, Howard is making a return to the Fever team after being selected by Indiana in 2014 and spending her first 2 seasons there. She has won 3 WNBA championships, 1 with the Lynx and 2 with the Storm. Despite standing at 6'2", Howard plays with a larger presence and is expected to significantly strengthen Boston's defense in the paint. In 2019, she was honored as the WNBA Defensive Player of the Year. Cunningham, who is 28 years old, is the type of player that fans either absolutely adore or can't stand, and she thrives on that. Known as Spicy Sophie, she isn't afraid of getting physical on the court and brings a tough and competitive spirit that White feels the Fever could benefit from. Additionally, she excels at shooting three-pointers, having scored 254 of them during her time in Phoenix over the span of 6 seasons. All 3 new players are recognized for their eagerness and capability to push the pace, which is essential with Clark as the team's point guard. Clark's preferred tempo is fast, and she appreciates players who transition quickly on the court. She topped the WNBA in assists last season, averaging 8.4 per game.